Welcome to the Art of Dress. Today I'm happy to show you the 4 different types of the true romantic style. So thank you very much for coming and subscribing. Our first example. Here you see Shu-Pei Quinn. She is a very famous and a very successful Chinese model. She might be retired, I'm not sure. You might also see her as Pei or Shu-Pei. Now, she is showing us the true romantic, and you can see a lot of evidence of style in this picture. But one thing I want to show you is not just how the style is, but how the artistry affects the style. And especially we're looking at faces today. So let me show you the 4 artistries. Of course, some of you have seen this many times, so I'll just be very brief. At the top, you see the symbol inside the triangle for the architectural, and that symbol has many meanings. One of the ones it will show us today is that the emphasis at the bottom of the form is expressed as a blunt cut or a blunt bob. And moving clockwise is the harmonic, and the harmonic symbol is showing side volume with a little volume on top. Then moving around, you see the sculptural symbol where the emphasis is at the top. And finally in the center, the composite, where the composite uses one aspect of the other 3 in the hair. So I'll show you what that means for our composite today. So we're going to start with architectural. Here is Monika, nicknamed Jac Jagaciak. She's a Polish model. She is true romantic, and she is Architectural Artistry. Now, in terms of architectural artistry, that shows up in her hair by having the starting with the part. Okay, the architectural part is the right-hand side part. The bang, which is hopefully no bang. Here we see a side bang. And the silhouette of the hair for the architectural is emphasis at the bottom, as I mentioned. And that looks pretty good here. But she is Celadon Green Coloring. So that is going to affect the length, the volume, and texture. So Celadon Green wears the longest length. The volume is medium-low. And the texture is high. So there you see, pretty good for all 3. Let me just check, am I right about that texture? Yes, okay. So next is after architectural is harmonic. So here's another picture of Shu-Pei. Now in this case, we have a true romantic, as you know, and she is harmonic. And her coloring is plum earth. So from the standpoint of artistry, what the harmonic does with hair is there's a left-hand side part, and that you see on her and on Shu-Pei, and there is also hopefully a side bang, which we also have. And in terms of the part volume silhouette, side volume, perfect, really good. From the standpoint of coloring, what we're looking for is medium long hair. This is pretty good, maybe a little bit short, but not bad. So volume, we're looking for high volume, and we're looking for medium high texture. So could use maybe a little bit more texture. I would call this medium low texture, but all in all, really, really lovely. So our third artistry is sculptural. Here is Stella Maxwell. Stella Maxwell is true romantic, sculptural artistry, sky blue watercoloring. So from the standpoint of how the sculptural affects the true romantic, one of the easiest to see is how it affects the hair. And the sculptural hair has a center part or no part, so excellent. The sculptural often wears a bang. Yes, the bang is the best because it pulls that emphasis so high up on the head. And finally, usually a layered cut or something that de-emphasizes the volume as you go down the head. And this, you can see that this is a blunt cut wig, so I cropped it to try, I side cropped it to try to de-emphasize that heaviness at the bottom for her. From the standpoint of sky blue watercoloring, what you're looking for is length, volume, and texture. So the length of the sky blue is medium short, really good. The volume of the sky blue is medium high, very good. And the texture for the sky blue is smooth and shiny, the lowest texture. So that's amazing. So this is a really cute way to see Stella Maxwell in this kind of hair with a cute pink wig. And the last version of True Romantic is Composite. Here is Alexina Graham, Composite True Romantic, or I should say True Romantic Style Composite Artistry Aqua Watercoloring. She has from the Composite Artistry, what you always have to look at is what is the element of color, and that tells you how the aspects combine. So in her case, she is aqua water, so watercoloring. From the standpoint of composite then, watercoloring looks for part, hopefully a center part that would be sculptural. She does not have that here. Bang would be architectural or no bang, perfect. And silhouette of hair, side volume, perfect. From the standpoint of her coloring, which is aqua water, now you're looking for length, volume, and texture. So her length is medium long, really good, maybe a little bit long, but nothing to argue about. So length is medium long, volume is the highest group, high volume, and texture is also the highest, high texture, so very good. So all the way along, what we've seen is 4 True Romantics, and we've seen the 4 Artistries of the True Romantics, and then I've shown you the best I could find for a haircut and a hairstyle that showed off their beauty. So thank you so much for sharing this with me, and next we're going to look at Refined Natural. Thank you again for coming and subscribing, and please stay safe.